I am Father Paul Sile, and lentils are not only good for you, they're good to eat. Well, they need a little help sometimes in lentil soup or in a lentil dip. You can make that. And well, that's what I'm going to do today, make a little lentil spread for some flatbread. It has a very Middle Eastern kind of, feel to it when you use lentils and flatbread. And also it's very biblical in the book of Ezekiel. Ezekiel is directed to take wheat, barley, beans, lentils, and millet and put them in a vessel and make bread of it and eat it every day, even for up to 390 days. Well, you might get a little bit tired of it after that, but for once in a while it's nice to have a lentil spread with some flatbread. Now what I'm starting with in a skillet, that's a non-stick skillet, I put in about 2 teaspoons of cumin seeds, about 2 teaspoons of chili powder. Now you could also use a lesser amount of cayenne pepper if you'd like to use that. And I've also put in some, about a teaspoon of dry curry powder. And what you do is you put that on the stove, which I've already done, and you just toast it until the fragrance starts coming out. And again, it offers such a beautiful fragrance to the kitchen, but something kind of almost very exotic. Not a flavor, not a smell, not an aroma that we're used to. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to take about 3 cloves of garlic. Oops, I got one in there. It's got a little paper on it. I don't want that one in there. And then I'm going to take a half of a medium-sized onion, and I'm going to give it a little chop here. Chop there, throw that in. And then about 2 cups of cooked lentils. Now, lentils you can get in any store now. They're all over the place. Whoop. About 2 cups of cooked lentils. You cook them in liquid for about 25 minutes or so until they cook down. I've got some extra ones. And like I said, they're great in soup. A little bit of olive oil and a touch of salt, and I'm going to process that until it just becomes smooth and spreadable, which is not too long of a time, really. We want to get those chunks of garlic and the onions broken down in there as best we can, too. This might also remind you of another Middle Eastern spread that we call hummus. You know, sometimes you make that. This is, as I said, a little bit different, made with lentils. And you might try this for one of your any kind of an appetizer, something before a dinner party, something with a cocktail, something along those lines. I'm going to try it. And, oh, you know what I want to put on it? Because I always think it adds a lovely little, little tang to it. A little bit of lemon juice, too, over the top. And there we have our lentil spread. Very good. From the book of Ezekiel, right to your house. I'm Father Paul Sile. Until next time, God bless.
Quick recipes from Father Paul Sile's Food for Thought, available on DVD. Includes cookbook. Call or check our website to order.